Hello, hello. Today I will tell you about the untapped aptitude and the saddened state of our students here in the United States. My name is Todiah, and I am passionate about our children. They are my charge. Every child, that I come across, I feel that we all have a responsibility. My personal responsibility is to be of help, to allow these children to be able to navigate through life and through schooling so that it may be easier for them to express themselves academically and otherwise. I have found 5 sources that support my understanding and belief that there is a decline in our students' success. So, if you will, take this ride with me. I would so appreciate that. In an article I found from Education Next, I appreciated this because the author expressed contradicting opinions and statistics to that of what they believe. After this, more data was given to support their stance. While there is evidence opposing the article's point, the fact still stands that students' progress has declined since their studies started in 2000. Every decade, 10% of the standard deviation has been on decline in reading and math. While the reading statistics are not as extensive, they are 2% and any percent across the world or nation, wherever it is happening, it is not something that we want. It's something that we should feel obligated to have our hands in, to ensure that we offer our children the best opportunities possible to be able to succeed in life, succeed in this world that we all know is very tough. So, for this article, Peterson is the author. It was written in 2002. August 9th is the exact publication date. The article is called A Half Century of Student Progress Nationwide. It can be found, forgive me for not having a great setup, but it can be found at this website, which will be included. Excuse my ring light. So, and according to this article by Dana Shaquille and Paul Peterson, U.S. students' performance declines over time with steeper drops in math scores than in reading. Both of these subjects are of the utmost importance because they are the basis for understanding the content of the other subjects. And in these next 4 resources, they will conclude and support the stance that our education system is faltering and our students are in need of dire help. From a Digital Commons at the University of South Florida, This article expresses the need for more effective monitoring in the classroom, not only to help students succeed and be more focused, but to ensure that the teachers understand which students need more help and in which subjects. It expresses different techniques that are and could be used to further help students reach their highest potential. Aptitude cannot be capped, and it is our responsibility as citizens to ensure that we offer our children, our students, in whatever grade level, the best chances to be their best. This article can be found, once again, this is the link and the reference. So, in this article, this 2018 Digital Commons Journal article, one of the authors states, I realized that I needed to ensure my students were progressing in the classroom. In subsection, identifying my problem of practice. Even though this article is mainly about monitoring the progress and monitoring students in the classroom, it helps to show that there is a need and that there is a decline in the students' progress. So, reinforcing that there is a need to monitor them. If the supply and demand, right? So if a student is not faltering, there's no need for or no reason that a teacher would notice that they need to monitor and move around the room to watch and see which students are the ones that need more help and which ones need just that hand and the explanation that the teachers are directed to give by the curriculum. Some students do not need as much help, but our hope is that we give them everything that they need. There are more articles. In the New York Times, there is an article called U.S. Students' Progress Stagnated the Last School Year and Study Finds. This article gives all the information that is supported in the other articles mentioned. One other is the Oregon Public Broadcasting, where Elizabeth Miller writes in 2023 an article called Student Progress Stalled in the 2022-23 school year. There is a book by Thomas Gunning called Closing the Literacy Gap. And it is the last point that I wanted to make, that our students have shown the same types of progress across our nation. It brings together all of my sources to show that there are many other references that has the same stance, the same understanding, and hopefully we can come together as adults of our societies so that we can help further our children in their academic learning and in life, because they are our future and the world depends on them to be able to be well rounded, and well functioning members of society. Thank you.